Eat beats and rhymes. Let's make some noise for Little Kim's The Naked Truth 5 mic dissection. Give it up one time. Ourselves, because it's going to be a tough fucking listen tonight. We are all excited about tonight's dissection because I think we finally come to a speed bump in the road where we go, better why? We should go to tonight's segment, better why? How did this happen? But you know what? We're going to review. I'll be honest with you, it's been years since I've heard it. Let's go around the room, introduce everybody around the room that we all know and love. Eats, Beats, and Rhymes crew, as you know. Shout out to everybody in the chat room that joins us every Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Shout out to you. I see Mr. September in the building. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, sir. Again, we're going to talk about Little Kim's The Naked Truth inclusion, the inclusion of The Naked Truth, pardon me, on the 5 mic list of the Source magazine. Let's go around the room real quick. And again, I just want to get everybody's sort of temperature of what people are kind of feeling at the moment. Let's start out with my man, Executive Producer Triple C. Trip C from Queens. Sir, how are you tonight?
The temperature is not rising on this one.
Oh,
it's a little chilly like it is outside. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Wow.
Yep.
Got it. I understand what's going on. Let's keep it moving here. My man Malcontent down. I was gonna say in Philadelphia, but you're apparently still in Atlanta. I'm just addressing the obvious elephant in the room if those aren't familiar. Shout out to Philly. Shout out to Mal. Shout out to Atlanta. Home base, obviously. Sir, yes. What is your temperature tonight when it comes to The Naked Truth, Little Kim?
Temperature. You see, I have this hat on, so you know, obviously I'm a fan. I'm a fan, but it's awfully cold in here. I need warmth, man. It's like it's cold.
We all got hoodies on tonight. I see that.
Yeah. So that's my temperature.
Fair enough. I like that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Malcontent. Again, thanks for joining us tonight. Let's talk to my man over in VA, 2 Up, 2 Down, the man, the legend himself, DJ Hobo, Triple T Radio representative. Sir, you too have a hoodie on. You, out of everybody, have your hoodie on, though. What is your temperature and feeling about tonight's, dissection, The Naked Truth, Little Kim?
Man, I have never heard this album until we had to do this homework, and I want the time in my life back.
Wow.
Oh. Fair enough. That caught me off guard. I wasn't ready for all the harsh words. I thought he was going to save it for a couple of particular songs. Let's keep it moving. He's got a lot of ammunition, I'm sure. Wait, Mr. Summer said, who's claiming Washington now? Oh, I got you guys talking.
Yo, these Eagle fans, bro. Yeah, these Eagle fans, dude.
Sorry, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. But with that being said, we know the temperature at the moment is a chilly but brisk 48 degrees at the moment. We are going to talk to my man Ike Infamous Loy, Street FM representative away from East Long Island. Sir, when it comes to The Naked Truth of Little Kim, what is your gauge as far as temperature at the moment? What are your feelings?
To the east, honestly, I don't know what the fuck to feel like because I've never heard that album. I'm intrigued. I'm a little charged up. I'm a little, you know what I mean? I'm gonna try to keep it contained and shit, but I'm not in the mood for bullshit tonight, Jules.
Oh, well, no questions for me, sir. I am a happy participant like you tonight. I get to join in the fun tonight. I get to pause. I get to listen to the album. Again, sort of like you, I either did or don't remember listening to this album. So again, it's going to be an interesting listen. Let's wrap it up with my man DJ Scans, a.k.a. Baba Midi. Bro, what is your temperature or care for this album at the moment?
So I'm going to make an argument for this tonight. You know, I'm probably going to rub some people the wrong way. But I remember I don't want to say I worked this because I didn't work at Atlantic. But as a realtor, I remember having to do a light box and different things for this record when it came out. So we'll get into it later. I think I've seen a direction for why they did what they did with this album.
Wow.
Interesting.
Oh,
Interesting.
You have to sell your
what's in that cup you drinking, Scan?
What's that?
What's in that cup? Is it like Little Kim juice? What's in there?
No. Man.
Nah,
you say my man Scan sipping the juice, dog?
I mean,
get a mimosas at night?
Nah, baby.
Nah, that's Little Kim juice, huh?
Nah. This is
she got a song in that joint called Kitty Cat Box or some shit?
Listen, Kitty Cat Box never hurt nobody, though.
Listen. Let's talk about it real quick. Shout out to everybody that's joining us, like I said, live on Twitch. If you're watching at home, Eats, Beats, and Rhymes is the word you're looking for to follow us on YouTube. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Make sure you tune in, like, subscribe, comment. Shout out to all the countries tuning in. Triple C, what are some of the countries that are tuning in?
Yo, we got the biggest, United States.
Yes. Shout out to all the no A, just for all the fellow Americans. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shout out to France.
Shout out to the French.
Japan
in the building. Oh,
yeah, they like us out there. Australia.
What?
Down under. Yep. We got Germany.
Germany.
Yep. And we got Sweden.
Yeah, I love all these different countries tuning in. It's a beautiful thing. All these different languages listening to us. I recently learned that some of you guys are actually using the actual captioning. I could see an actual number of people that are using it. And it's a pretty decent percentage. So shout out to us. Shout out to anybody that's got to figure out the captioning for all this nonsense we be talking about, especially during that baby oil episode. So I don't even know what translation be showing up, but shout out to everybody that tunes in, like I said, from different countries. Let's get some countries of color, man. It's a lot of white countries tuning in. I'm not going to lie. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. No, I love it. I'm saying, but come on, man.
Alienate anybody.
How
love everybody, man.
Look at all the
That sounds crazy.
Yo, he already on his bullshit, didn't I?
Oh, man, shout out to all the white people tuning in. I love it. I love it. Shout out to listen, I appreciate it. Like I said, by the way, my Cash App, Yo Jules DJ. You're saying if you want to make a donation, you know what I'm saying, to the show, you know what I'm saying, because we try to stay off the books. Don't send it to the EBR Cash App. Let's talk about tonight's project real quick before we dive right into it. Because usually we dive right into it. But I just want to go over a couple of bullet points real quick because I know we're all kind of going with a feeling of like, ugh. But let's highlight a little bit real quick. We're talking about Little Kim's fourth studio album. Okay, so this is again, she's been doing this for a minute at this point. This was a release that came out in 2005, September 27th of 2005, as a matter of fact. So we're talking about right after summer. You know, still summer, kind of bleeding into fall. This would still be. Is that a third quarter? That's a third quarter release, right? So, or is that fourth already? Push a fourth again.
When did it come out?
September 27, 2005.
Yeah,
that's still. I thought that was. It's going into the fourth. I think.
It's going into the fourth. I'm just.
Yeah.
I would have imagined again. Little Kim would have been a real, no disrespect, you know, later in December, November kind of release. But again, fourth album. You know, some people don't even get this many. So she's pushing along it there. Previous album to this was La Bella Mafia. Came out in 2003. This was also a Billboard well-received album, topping out at number 6 as its peak position on the top 200. Not even the R&B and hip hop charts. That was a number 3, by the way, and a number 2 on the rap albums chart. So again, Little Kim always, gonna deliver. That's her power that she can bring to the party as far as dropping new projects. Singles that were pushed off this album were actually pretty dope. You got Lighters Up, which we're gonna get into at some point, and Whoa. So again, this is just singles that we're very familiar with. And when it comes to production, we're talking about Red Spider. We're talking about Scott Storch. We're talking about Mr. Porter. We're talking about Dan the Man. We're talking about Raja Lovelace. I'm not familiar. I'm not gonna lie. Dan the Man. Did I mention Dan the Man? I think I did. Channel 7. Frederick. Go figure. Like I said, pretty widespread variety of different producers here. Let's go ahead and start playing the album that we're talking about. Again, we're doing the 5-mic dissection of The Naked Truth by Little Kim, 2005. And we're gonna talk about time and space of when this album came out. We're gonna play the first 3 tracks here. Again, kind of give us a good little, introduction into this album. First song is the intro, about a 30-second intro. So first song that we're gonna hear right after that is Spell Check, followed up by Light Is Up, as we all know. Let's go ahead with the intro. Keep in mind what's going on. We'll talk about it later.
I'm the L-I-L to the K-I-M and not B-I-G-R-I-P, baby. I rep BK and NYC. Don't know, bitch, do it like I D-I-D and Since '96, a chick been on TV like MTV and BET, so TRL and 106. I'm in heavy RO when they play my shit. Mama push whips like BM dubs and your BM trip when she see me in the club. And man 5-0, I don't see him in the club cause he out in CT with a dick in his butt. Y'all stay OT while I stay OC. That's out the country with the ARABs. With my girl M to the O to the E. She ride like a soldier, that's my Cody. I'm Bella to that deaf end. Don't ask why, cause the mafia is P-U-S-S-Y. And I'm more nigga than them bitch ass guys, cause they took the stand on the DA side. I'm the B-A-D-D-E-S-T. Chick in the gang. What the fuck, I gotta spell it out. G-A-N-G-S-T-A. What more can I say? What the fuck, I gotta spell it out. BK's fine, straight out the S-T-U-Y. And the girls stay fly. What the fuck, I gotta spell it out. It's the Q-U-E-E-M-B-E-E. Hoes wanna be me. What the fuck, I gotta spell it out. The lamb of the Ferrari when I'm in my A. Take the spider down the strip when I'm in VA. The game's slow, gotta put a little work in DC. I ball like I'm WNBA's MVP on ESPN or NBC. I like it raw like my boy the late ODB. Stop pulling out them burners on them DVDs. You gotta body a motherfucker to impress me. My boys keep the MAC in the SUV and the air something out on the AVE. I'm in the B&Z doing a buck 03, tearing the clutch down on the BQE. Get at niggas quick if they try to move me. ASAP like TIP, you get chopped and screwed. Honey girl, don't play. Nigga, we riding dirty like UGK. I'm the B-A-D-D-E-S-T. Chick in the gang. What the fuck, I gotta spell it out. G-A-N-G-S-T-A. What more can I say? What the fuck, I gotta spell it out. BK's fine, straight out the S-T-U-Y. And the girls stay fly. What the fuck, I gotta spell it out. It's the Q-U-E-E-M-B-E-E. Hoes wanna be me. What the fuck, I gotta spell it out. Wish when you see me like a falling star. Give a lot of y'all careers CPR. First lady at the top of R.A.P. I'm on my TOEs, getting that DOE. B-I-G, M-O-M-M-A. No info for the DEA. Federal agents mad cause I'm flagrant. Tap the cell and the phone in my basement. The IRS trying to take my pay. And plus I'm being spied on by the CIA. I locks it, I'm toxic like DDT. My flow get you high like PCP. I'm #1 downloaded on your MP3. I bang on you niggas like an NPC. I make a nigga nut in this D&G's. Cause no one do it better than the one QB. I'm the B-A-D-D-E-S-T. Chick in the gang. What the fuck, I gotta spell it out. G-A-N-G-S-T-A. What more can I say? What the fuck, I gotta spell it out. BK's fine, straight out the S-T-U-Y. And the girls stay fly. What the fuck, I gotta spell it out. It's the Q-U-E-E-M-B-E-E. Hoes wanna be me. What the fuck, I gotta spell it out.
Goes. I'm sorry, this goes. This shit goes.
I come from Bed-Stuy. The niggas either do or they gon' die. Gotta keep the ratchet close by. Someone murdered. Nobody seen, nobody heard it. Just another funeral service. Niggas will get at you. Come through shining, they yap you. In broad daylight, kidnapped and crumble. It's the land of trouble. Brooklyn, home of the greatest rappers. Big comes first and the cream comes after. Now put your lighters up. Bed-Stuy, put your lighters up. New York, put your lighters up. DC, keep putting your lighters up. Philadelphia, put your... Come through if niggas don't know you. Cause people is talking, the streets is watching. The D's is lurking, that's the 9 in the garbage. The life of a hustler, the life of a gambler. Dice games kill more niggas than cancer. You know who you fuck with. Brooklyn don't run, we run shit. Roll up and just bum rush shit. Up. Damn, homie, I'm so told. And I don't think I'm ever gonna smoke no more. And I don't think I'm ever gonna drink no more. Well, fuck it, bartender, you can give me one more. We in the club like, damn, homie, I'm so told. Lights in the Dutch
Never
like,
get this far in the record, to be honest.
no more. That's in the pub like, I'm never gonna drink no more. Back at the bar like, you can give me one more. See, Nick done told you.
Ooh, here you go. First 3 tracks off that Naked Truth. First one, again, it's an intro. Wasn't really nothing special, but it does talk about the, I guess, the elephant in the room. And this album was basically dropping. Little Kim heading off to do time in prison. I believe it was about a year and a day.
Mm-hmm.
Ike, you got something to say?
I didn't realize we were playing the whole record. I was.
When we do
played
that section, I mean, am I wrong?
That trend doesn't continue.
I never thought we did. Like, not like
No,
those
surprisingly
songs,
enough.
Am I wrong?
those songs, that was fine.
Trip, am I wrong? Do we not play the whole thing all the time, or
I mean, we don't usually play the whole song, but for
do I
those
skip
songs,
through them? I always thought we played the whole thing.
for those songs, it was okay. But I will respectfully ask you as we continue on that you not do that.
Wow.
Yeah, for those songs,
He's gonna try that bullshit. He's gonna try that bullshit. Right?
You act like I wanted, like I got some secret money on the line. I wanted to win. Like what to win? What?
We don't need to stretch this one out.
I mean, these are okay. These are okay to play the whole thing. These were okay.
that's true.
These were
That's
okay.
true.
I
These are
was
No,
gonna
was
say,
it?
listen, can we talk about it again? Like, listen,
I ain't tripping.
No, was it?
I'm not.
No, yo, Trip, you bugging. Trip, you bugging.
I'm
That
not.
first
I'm not
record.
mad.
Huh?
I'm not mad at the intro.
What, that spelling shit? Nah, that
Yeah.
shit.
Nah, that was fire.
Nah, that shit was alright, Trip.
Yo,
Nah,
Trip,
that
you
shit was
bugging.
alright, Trip. That shit was alright, Trip.
Listen.
Trip's really about to hate this album. He ain't like that, dude.
It took a minute. I'm not
Be
gonna
acting
lie.
up for
Trip, it took a
TV,
minute.
Trip.
It took
Don't
a
be
little while.
acting
The beat was a little.
Oh,
The beat was a little lackluster.
No, I think
Nah,
wasn't the greatest.
I think Little Kim. I think
flushed
Little
the toilet
Kim.
to that one. I flushed the toilet to that.
No, see, look, he's acting up for TV. He's acting up for TV. This is what you wanted.
Flush the
This is what you
toilet to
wanted,
that
Jules.
record.
Oh,
This is what you wanted, Jules. This is what you wanted.
That is
Listen.
so incorrect.
Her flow on that was pretty ill. And even though the spelling shit,
Yeah.
even though the spelling shit can get monotonous and it can get stupid and it can be kind of like a pitch-driven flow or a pitch-driven record, I think the charisma that she had on the record, because that was always Little Kim, was her character and her charisma.
Bro.
It was always high on the record. But on
Mhm.
that record, you can tell the charisma, you can tell the characteristics, but you can hear her flow. She's
Right.
spitting like an MC on that. So you could I could see her playing with
Nah,
those
man.
lyrics as she's
you
rhyming.
guys are hypnitized to the Little Kid brand.
Nah,
Like, that's
bro.
whack.
Oh, here this guy
That's
goes.
definitely not
Solid
that.
song. That's a solid song, bro.
Oh,
Hypnotized
man.
to
Not
Here
that. That's a
That's a solid song, bro.
All
You
right.
feel
I
like if it don't got
legitimately
guns, I
put
don't
that
care.
one. I legitimately, in my book, I legitimately put that one under lyrics. Like I felt like she was getting off. The beat was a little lackluster.
That was a dope. That was a
The beat. I had to get used to the beat, which is basically the song. At first, I was like, "This is not the best first song for me." I still don't think it's the best first song, but the song's not whack to me at all. I thought it was pretty dope. She got off all the little spell stuff. I liked.
Yeah.
I think the beat was made like that to fit that style.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It just didn't need to
You
be
know what I'm
first.
saying?
That's
It
what I'm
wasn't.
saying.
It
It
didn't
needed to be
need to
first.
be. It didn't need to be a Triumph type of beat or anything like that for that record to be hot.
And remember, it's 2005, man. At this time, 2005, the sound is changing for New York. Things are happening. So
we gotta stop saying that. 2005, the sound has changed in New York. The sound,
Yeah, but that's what I'm
is
saying.
officially.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's a reason why I said what I said. When you actually listen to this album, there's a reason why everything is sounding like this.
Yeah, I think I know what's going on here, man. Trip is mad that she shitted on 50 Cent. That's what it is. And I know
Yo,
that's what it is.
I
That's what
forgot
it is,
even
Trip,
that.
right? That's what it is.
Not
When
even
did
that.
that happen?
For those that don't, for those who couldn't
You didn't
catch,
hear what she said? The 5-0.
she took a shot at 5-0. 50 Cent. You know what I'm saying?
And
She,
CT 5-0 and CT taking.
he's up in
the-
CT. Yeah.
Oh,
Up in Connecticut.
taking drums in the
Yeah.
buns. I got you. I got you.
Now, for those that know, for those that watch all the street YouTube videos, you know what I'm saying? Her man at the time, Damian World. This is not snitching. This is all documented on television. Her man, Damian World, big street dude, is the guy that popped shots at 50 at that time when he was in New York, because he was talking mad shit about Lil' Kim. So her man actually like legitimately popped off against 50 in G Unit, and I think that dude's in jail now, if I'm not mistaken.
I think so.
World, yeah, I think he was running things in Brooklyn. He was like running some. He was a big deal. World. Yeah, I thought it was dope, man. Spell check for me found the lyrics, and
She got
he
that mafia.
and I liked Red Spider at that time, especially 2005. That Scan's talking about Red Spider.
Yeah, Red
At
Spider
that
was.
time,
Yeah.
he was on fire. He was dropping.
Yeah.
And this wasn't one of those for me, even
And
though.
you got now. Let's talk about it though. You got you. I won't talk about the obvious, but you got now Rogers on the song as well. Like
I think that's just a sample. I think that is. Am I wrong, Scan? Because it does list. Some people
I don't know, but remember this is Atlantic. So Chic and I think Niles was on Atlantic Records, if I'm not mistaken.
because even Mace is written as a writer on here. Diddy's a writer on here.
Yeah.
And they might have just sampled something from them, and you know, even Biggie's listed as a writer on it. No,
took like 4 of his bars. So I mean, She had
That's
to.
probably, yeah,
That's
that's
true.
probably it right there. That's exactly it right there.
She came at the Mafia too, obviously. She came at
Yeah.
Caesar, though.
She
You
did.
know, she was
Yeah, no,
rough on this song.
She was angry.
Things off.
Yeah.
She was
very
definitely
angry.
angry on this album. I mean, if everybody,
Right.
the shootout and whatnot, but
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
yeah, a lot going on for her.
Can we talk
But-
about? Yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, having not heard this album ever, and then to have that be because I don't count the intro, but having that be the first song,
Right.
I was like, oh shit, okay, Lil Kim, and then Light Is Up is the next song. I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
And
Yo,
then-
Light Is Up is a fucking banger.
banger,
It
banger.
is.
I mean,
song.
quietly, that's an anthem that may have to be in the stadium one day because it's going.
Oh
it
no,
goes.
absolutely.
It
Absolutely.
goes.
That-
No doubt.
Definitely
1,000%.
Yeah, that one
and
song
she
can't
was.
be the album.
and-
That's a
no,
that's
wait,
a
hold on,
five
hold on,
mic song.
hold on,
That's a
Trip,
five
hold on.
mic song.
That-
Hold on, Trip.
It is
Hold
a
on, Trip.
five-mic
Hold on, Trip.
song.
We wasn't saying about the album. I was just gonna say, and she was smart enough to make sure she shouted out other areas of the United States to make it
right.
a record that you could play anyway. Even though that's a big Brooklyn record, if you know,
Right.
you know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But because the
Right.
hook is like St. Louis, put your light. It's a stadium. That's a stadium record. It's
Yeah.
just somebody hasn't dropped it in the right way yet.
No, but
Yeah.
just even as a New Yorker, I'm not even from Brooklyn, let alone Bed-Stuy. But that opening line, I come from Bed-Stuy. It's like,
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
well,
Yeah.
that shit up. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit gets me hyped. And as a DJ, it gets me hyped as well. Because you
Yeah.
put that joint on at the right time. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah.
I follow up with
She
it.
knocked it out.
I
She
ain't gonna
knocked it
lie
out the
to you.
park with that one.
Yo, am I the only person? So I don't know. Maybe I'm the only person, but I remember the very first time I heard this song. I actually, for a few minutes, thought it might have been Lauren. Like her voice sounded just like so mellow.
She had a
and
little
that-
reggae
that
kind of vibe on her
reggae.
voice.
I was just kind of like, is this Lauren? I was like, I know it's not Lauren. Lauren don't talk like that, but I was like,
This could have
Dang,
easily.
but
Now
she-
that you
she
say
had a
that,
different
I
kind of
could-
sound.
I could understand that. I could
I could
understand
easily
that.
a
see
different
Lauren
kind of
rhyming
flow.
on the beat like
Yeah,
this, or even
yeah,
that exact.
1,000%, 1,000%.
yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
And what's interesting about the beat too, I mentioned it before in other episodes, but since we're talking about this particular song, I remember listening to Questlove Supreme, his podcast, and he talks about how Scott Storch used to be in the Roots, so they're still cool. They still make music together. He said he was in Miami one time. Scott said, "Play some drums for me real quick." Played drums. Fast forward, I don't know, a year, months, whatever later, he's DJing because Questlove all around hip hop everything. He's DJing one night, probably at Brooklyn Bowl. Plays Light Us Up, and he's like, "Is that me?" Didn't even know he was on the record. Had to look at the shit. See, it was produced by Scott Storch. He said, "Oh, I know that's me. If it's fucking Scott, like that's." And sure enough, he didn't get no credit. But that's
He
technically Questlove on the drums for Light Us Up.
Wow, that's
I
kind of
like
foul.
him.
That's kind of foul.
I mean, it's just drums. And again, I've heard they did a lot of faster than Scott Storch back in the day. So
Yeah.
off it up, brother. You know what I'm saying? Plus, I think, let's not go there.
Let's
Lil'
go.
Kim. Light Us Up. Again, I even just as a DJ, like that record goes, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
So far, she got a home run and a double at least. Trip. I think a triple, but a double. Give it a double.
Triple C is like, yo, she struck out twice.
I think she got on base. I think she got on base with spell check. I don't think it's a double,
Okay,
personally.
maybe some
No,
balls.
she
base
stretched
some
that out
balls.
to no, she
You
stretched that out
stretch it out to a double?
Yeah, somebody messed up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you why. No, I don't think so. Can I tell you why I don't think?
So-
Because I don't think the beat gets her to second base on that particular case. The
Yeah,
lyrics
but
got her on base.
but
If they're the beat and the lyrics.
It's a
But the
whole
lyrics-
song.
But the lyrics, whoever, if she wrote them, however they
Yeah,
got,
it could be a combo, maybe.
however it got produced, the lyrics were good.
Yeah.
And I think I was impressed, man. Like I said, when you get into the spelling shit, like it can get monotonous and kind of boring. But I'll tell you, I didn't skip it. I
wouldn't skip that.
Yeah,
It's
I
not a
like
bad.
that song.
It's not a bad track. It's not as bad. It's not that bad.
Nah.
It's not that bad.
I mean,
Nah.
Trip, yeah, he's entitled to his opinion, man. But you know,
I'm staying on my hill. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I know he can't shoot. He can't bust his gun. He can't
Right,
bust his
Triple
gun
C's
to the
like
record.
Right. Triple C, like, if I can't shoot to it, it's no good.
It's no good. You know what I mean? I don't want to hear no spell shit.
I
be
don't got
done
no
like
koo- I
Night
don't
of
got no
the
kufi on. I don't got no kufi on.
Yeah, you'll sprinkle a lot of sugar on that track.
Yo,
It's like,
man, you
what the fuck is this,
acting up for
K
TV,
Solo?
man.
What's
Trip,
going
you
on?
acting up for TV, man. I'm speaking for real, man. I'm speaking for real, bro. This
Listen,
is
I'm
high.
gonna tell you right now, Mr. September just shouted out Light Is Up and saying it's one of the best BK anthems since Sets of Sonics on Fire. I'm not gonna lie to you, and I gotta bring it up because it's why the fuck now. I, as a DJ, I follow Light Is Up with
Yeah, there's no question about that.
Some
no, but I'm
BK
about to say I follow it with Foxy fucking BK.
Anthem. BK Anthem. Yep.
I follow it immediately.
That's a great.
and they're
song,
both
man.
exactly the same kind of record. Not literally, but it's like two Brooklyn girls tapping into Caribbean roots, and both songs are fire.
It's gonna work. It's in the bag. It's
Yeah.
gonna work.
Brooklyn got too many.